couple messages, actually. When I think about what I like to say is my message for EMC, personally, is my mission. I want to help, and I believe that we are helping, and I believe that this is what EMC does. We move people from the physical world to the virtual world. We help them go from physical to virtual. We work with our partners to help customers go from physical to virtual. We're designing technology and products and acquisitions to help people go from physical to virtual, because this is what's happening. The market it's happening, right? Our kids are working in a virtual world. We're going to work in a virtual world. It's happening around us, and EMC is capturing this. So for me, from the physical to the virtual is a big deal, and creation of the private cloud. So the message would be, one, it's happening. This is a market force that's taking on its own. It's a great opportunity for us to take advantage of this to make our business less costly to run, and also not just less costly, huge opportunities to have the information used in a way for your business. I mean, can you imagine? If I think of a small example, if I think of an IT operation in a business, the typical relationship has been the business gives IT a budget. IT provide a service to the business. And they say, okay, you do the following things, and here's 10 dinar. Yeah? Right. Then the business has a good idea. Some wonderful, smart girl in marketing comes up with a brilliant idea for the business, goes to her boss. Her boss says, my gosh, this is a fantastic idea. They bring it to IT, and they said, we need you to do this for us. IT say, I don't have any money for it. But we gave you money. Yeah, I know, but I use it to run this. And it's, in some ways, a dysfunctional relationship, because then the business have to stop. They say, okay, I guess we can't do that. And, many don't run like this, but some do. And if instead the IT was a service, yeah? We get paid for providing you a service as an SLA. Then IT could say, okay, if all I have to do is provide you with a service, and I get paid for it, then I'm going to design my infrastructure. My infrastructure is going to be designed to provide you that service, but I'm going to make it as cheap as possible, bring in the technology that lets me do this, so that maybe I could think of some side businesses. So I build an infrastructure. I can help you do this, but guess what? I'm going to start providing services to him. And you become a profit center as opposed to just a cost center. You start to expand into new businesses, and you help your own business. You become a business inside a business. And that's what's happening today to many, many IT centers. They're becoming a business inside a business. And they're finding new ways to help other. We're talking to telcos today to do just this. With, it's interesting with telcos, right? They're becoming more like tech companies, and tech companies want to become more like telcos. Telcos are really good at billing. They understand how to charge for things like services, right? They understand that. They get it. Their whole business is built on billing systems, right? How do I charge for internet usage? How do I charge for mobile phone usage? How do I charge when you're doing this? Tech companies are saying, okay, how do we charge for a service like this? So I would get our users, your readers of this, and the customers to say, there's a huge opportunity here for us to think outside the box, not just in cost savings. That's taken for granted. We're never going back to the days where it was easy to spend money on IT. We will always be now in get me an infrastructure that's risk-free and as cheap as possible. Cost savings. That's fine. We know that. We believe that. That's why we have to master, EMC have to master the technology and the infrastructure around virtual infrastructures. We know that. But that's not where it stops. And that's not what's exciting. Cost savings is okay. It's not exciting. What's exciting is what you can do with it for your business afterwards.